Okay, here we have the X-Yux enemy. The X-Yux is the most powerful Yux because, unlike the other ones, this one actually has a defense point, which means that it's a little harder to take down. It still has only 10 HP though, so it shouldn't take you too long. You can usually one-round it if you have a bunch of power bounce-like moves, but unfortunately I don't think I can actually kill it with one power bounce, so we'll let it attack once. And unlike the other Yux enemies, whenever it forms the mini Yux, it actually has two of them and not just one, so you have to have, or you should have rather, a setup where you have a move that can attack all enemies at once, whether it's a partner or multi-bounce. That's actually the reason why I equipped multi-bounce in the first place, so I did have a reason for putting that on. So I'm just going to multi-bounce these three enemies, and then I should be able to finish this with a multi-bonk, in theory anyways. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Okay, good, I got it. Alright. That is not the only X-Yux enemy you'll find in this base. It's the only one you can find by natural means, but I'll explain later. Let me actually get to the point where we'd find another one first. Anyway, since we've actually cleaned out the second sub-level, let's actually go back up to the first sub-level, because I have two access codes now, both of which I can use to do things on the above two floors, or, well, no, just the above one floor. There's really nothing on level 1 anymore worth getting. Okay, so first I'm going to head to the crane room. Watch out for the X-Naut. And let's go in here. Okay, so first you need to put the cog inside the crane. And then, if you actually read one of the notes that appeared on the one floor that had two different codes, you have to hit the buttons left, right, middle, and that will activate the crane. The crane is actually pretty easy to operate. All you do is just hit the A button to move left, and then the B button to move back, and when you're directly above one of the items you want to get, just let go and get the item. I'm only going to get the 3 obvious items that are worth getting here, the 2 badges and the star piece. This badge right here is Feeling Fine. I believe the Feeling Fine badge prevents you from being poisoned and prevents you from being dizzied, or, well, get the dizzy ailment, so it's actually a pretty good badge to have. Also, the other badge up there is obviously the partner variation of Feeling Fine, which pretty much does the same thing. So if you want to prevent your partner from being incapacitated in the field of battle, Feeling Fine P might not be a bad idea. I might equip Feeling Fine, just the normal badge, later on, but I'm going to wait till I get a few more badge points first. I think it actually takes about, I want to say it's 3 BP, but I'm not completely sure on that. It might be a little more, it could be a little less. Oh well, we'll find out in due time. That's probably a badge I'll equip for the final battle, since I believe there are status ailments during that battle. And here is the Feeling Fine P badge. The rest of the prizes are obviously just coins. I don't think they're all just, you know, one single coin, but I could be wrong. I've never really been worried about coins whenever I've played through this game, so I actually tend to try to avoid them. Okay, now let's go to the other side of the, damn it. Ah, stupid X-Naut. As I was saying, let's go to the other side of the hallway, because right here we have a place where we can input the code we got on the lower floor. I believe the code is, well, first I have to find where the numbers are. Where are the numbers? Oh, they're right here, okay. 0, 1, 4... Is there going to be enough room for this code? Well, There has to be. I don't think there's any more than this. Okay, okay, good. I kind of got thrown off by the fact that the code didn't extend throughout the entire line, so kind of got confused right there. Anyways, in here we have a thwomp. Usually when we run into a thwomp, that means that we have a trivia game to play. Trivia? I love trivia. I'm actually a big Mario trivia buff. In my opinion, anyways. So this should be a cakewalk for me. Once again, you have to get 5 correct. If you get 3 wrong, something bad will happen, so you do not want that to happen. Okay, question 1. Exactly what's hidden here? I believe it's a monkey. Yes. Oh, I was wrong. I guess I'm not good at Mario trivia after all. Okay, let's see what's next. Now, question number 2. What's the name of the girl in Petalburg who's waiting patiently for Koops to return? I believe that's Flavio. What? Wrong again? I probably should have watched the other chapters of this project. Okay, really I just did that to show off all the questions. I'm not actually going to lose this. Okay, question 3. Goomba, Lava Bowl, Buzzy Beetle, and Boo. How many feet do they have total? Boo and Lava Bubble don't have any feet. Buzzy Beetle have 4, and Goombas have 2, so that's a pretty easy question. So the answer was 6. Okay, we're on to question 4. It's elementary for non-idiots. Hey, I'm a non-idiot! Okay, yeah, the Diamond Star was in Hooktail's belly. That was a pretty easy question. Okay, here we go. Next question. What was the name of the very first champion of the Glitzville Arena? I believe that was Prince Mush. It should have been Prince Macho, but no, apparently intelligent systems can't go with cool names. Okay, question 6. What did Francesca and Frankie from Roadport lose on Keyhole Key? They lost their bling, but we'll go ahead and say ring because that's the actual answer. Okay guys, here is the most difficult question of the trivia. You really have to pay attention to the game to know this one. What number question is this? I believe this is question 7. Yes. And there we go. We don't suck at trivia after all. Even though we missed 2 easy questions, we are awesome at trivia. Now, if you actually lose the trivia, you have to end up fighting 2 X-Yucks enemies, which really isn't that hard. All you have to do is just, you know, get some power bounce and multi-bonk attacks out, and you should be fine. I thought losing the trivia challenge in Bowser's Castle in the original Paper Mario was a lot more difficult, where you had to fight, like, I think 4 anti-guys. That was, like, insane. Okay, so now that we're on the 2nd sub-level and we have an elevator key, let's go over here to the other elevator. And actually venture further down into the fortress. Even though we have to go to sub-level 3 next, I thought I'd go ahead and go to sub-level 4. Because sub-level 4 is actually an area you should be pretty familiar with. Because if we go to the left over here, we have the room that Peach was actually holed up in. And you can even go inside the bathroom where there's actually an enemy behind the shower. It's actually only one Elite X-Naut enemy. It's not a very big threat, but still kind of a cool feature. There is actually someone in there. But otherwise, this area is completely pointless, so let's go ahead and get out of here. You can't actually go into Tech's room. Tech's room is actually blocked off at this point, but we will be going in there later. So let's actually go back to sub-level 3. There are a few more things we can do here, so let's quickly get those out of the way. Go all the way to the left, and... stupid X-Naut! Okay, I'm getting really, really tired of these stupid enemy fights, these generic enemy fights. In this room, we have the final tile room. In this one, you have to follow 3 specific tiles around the room, kind of like a block snake from the Super Mario World games. It's not really that hard to do, it's just very annoying and very tedious. If you go too far, or if you don't go fast enough, you'll get electrocuted and you'll have to do the entire room over. And this path that I have to go through, it's very, very long. It pretty much winds throughout the entire room, like twice, so... this does take a while to finish. Usually like about a minute or so. It's annoying, but you gotta do it. It's the only way to complete this game. Despite how tedious it is.